Let's start with a decadent, low-carb chocolate mason jar ice cream. Here are my ingredients, but they will be listed in the description box below. Into a mason jar, pour 1 cup of heavy cream, and don't spill it like I did. 2 tablespoons of granular monk fruit or Swerve would work as well. 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Finally, 2 tablespoons of sugar-free chocolate chips. Now you put the lid on nice and tight. Set your timer for 5 minutes and you're going to shake your ice cream mixture for 5 minutes straight. Once you've completed your 5 minutes of shaking, you should notice that your mixture has about doubled in size. Put your covered mason jar in the freezer for a minimum of 3 hours. The directions say that you could go as long as 24 hours, but I did notice that after 24 hours, mine was rock solid. So perhaps the first time that you make this, you might want to check it after 3 hours and then keep checking it until it's the desired consistency. Mine would have been about perfect at 5 hours. I went about 4 here. I think everyone's freezer might be a little bit different. So as you can see, I do have a nice consistency. It was a little on the soft side, but it was so good. This is in fact the only recipe on this video that you're actually going to see me eat because I could not wait, and it was so good. Quite honestly, I was not up to sharing this one, so I ate it before the family even knew about it. If you try this ice cream, you have to let me know how it comes out for you. Next, we'll do that magical combination of salty and sweet in a salted caramel nut brittle. The cookbook is linked in my description box below, as well as a listing of the ingredients. First, I put parchment down on my cookie sheet. Next, I drop 2 cups of the mixed salted nuts. Roast the nuts in a 350-degree oven for 8 minutes. While the nuts are roasting, you can make your brittle mixture on top of the stove. Start with 2 tablespoons of water. Add to that 3/4 cup of granular erythritol, and monk fruit works just fine. You want this on medium heat, and now you're going to stir until the erythritol is moistened. You're going to continue cooking over medium-high heat until the sugar melts. This will take anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes. It will brown a bit, but you certainly don't want it to burn. Once your sugar is dissolved, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Once your sugar mixture is completely ready, you can take the nuts out of the oven. Pour the nuts into the sugar mixture. Stir the sugar mixture over the nuts, and you want, of course, cover them completely. Once the nuts and sugar mixture are mixed well together, you'll just put it right back on that same parchment paper. You're going to let it cool completely, and then it is ready to plate. You can see when I transfer it to the plate that it is now chunky and congealed together, like brittle. This would make a great party snack or game day snack. Trust me, it is as delicious as it looks. Lastly, let's make some Keto Peanut Butter Cookies. Here are the ingredients that will be listed in my description box. Into a medium-sized bowl, put in 3/4 cup of peanut butter. Next, add 1/4 cup of the erythritol sugar. To that, you'll add 1 large egg. Now you'll add just 2 tablespoons of almond flour. Almond flour changes this from simply no sugar to low carb. Finally, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which is actually optional. All you need to do now is mix it well with a spatula. You'll put parchment paper on your favorite cookie sheet, or in this case, I'm using a baking stone. Drop the spoonfuls of batter onto your cookie sheet. You should get about a dozen cookies. Now you'll press them with a fork. They'll go into a 350-degree oven for about 12 minutes until they're golden brown. Now they're out and they are beautiful. Get a good look and get the ones you want, because if you have family around, these won't last long. If you appreciated these recipes, you're going to want to watch my keto mug cake recipe video that is up in the upper right hand corner. YouTube has a suggestion for you in the upper left corner based on things you've watched before. Remember, as always, that God loves you and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.